but I do like Shopify's draft more in this game one.
I mean, this Razor pick is pretty nasty.
It is a nasty Razor pick.
Pretty good Razor pick. And we've seen this hero come back in popularity. He still seems strong if you can get to the items. I don't know if he's like an early phase hero because you kind of want to see a lot, but when you see a lot, you can get him last here. Not unless you have that sick cosmetic going.
30 seconds.
It is pretty nice. And they're going to use the plasma field to help secure first blood, which is going to be going to SabeRLight. So the Broodmother is already off to a great start.
Did you get the XP?
Radiant's
There's
top
another
tower
wave coming. What the hell happened up here?
I'm not sure, but he's going to miss that full wave. At least the way it's looking.
Absolutely terrible. He's dead, I think.
Yeah, he's going to be battery assaulted. Is Arteezy going to brave this tier 2 tower damage? It's going to be a little bit.
Oh, he got
got a double for it.
Why are you
Oh
still
my
here?
God, he came back to glimpse him and he just fed him an extra kill.
This is an absolute train wreck of a lane.
They should think about it.
When they rewatch this replay, study that for a couple hours.
Want to pause the game for them?
Maybe, yeah. They need to bring their coach in here like AUI was. Some pointers. Jim Park in trouble.
Got them both inside the cogs. Now, that probably means SabeRLight might be in trouble or Fly. Somebody's going to die to this tower. Somebody has to take the damage, and they're trading it between the two supports. It's going to be Crit, who ends up getting glimpse back to his doom. But otherwise, they do manage to get that Sven kill. Pretty good trade-off.
That's a big kill to miss for Shopify, especially for Crit, who wanted a lot of that XP, right?
Yes.
Because now those Wisdom Runes are going to get split here, but now you're only level 4 on the Rubik after the Wisdom Rune. It could have been 5. It was a little bad, especially with what was happening on the sidelines here. That evened the game out.
Oh, Arteezy sees an opportunity to turn on him. This is a great opportunity. In fact, he's going to kill Scofield, and Mago can't stand toe-to-toe against this Razor, not this early on. In fact, probably never. That's part of the matchup right there. Just better single target damage, Sacred Set as well. All right, we go back to action in the top laner, and he's just getting fed again.
That was an optimistic gank that does not work at all. And they pay a heavy price, losing 2 cores into the Razor, who was chilling up here. Maybe if Abed was playing Storm. Consider it. But he will go Treads here, so conservative. Honestly, I wouldn't mind to fight us here. I think the levels on Razor are pretty.
They're going to go for the kill onto the Sven. Once again, the cookie is going to be a little bit too early, a little bit off the mark. The kisses are landing, though, and inside of the cogs, he's definitely dead.
You just can't stay down here with Sven this late. This hero does not do anything in these skirmishes. He doesn't provide you any damage, just a body.
And no support wants to be here because it's a Broodmother, so you're going to be alone.
And some more Spiderlings for SabeRLight as Abed puts that double damage to work. Nice rotation from him back on top here.
But are you going to out-heal the damage, the single target damage of Broodmother and Razor anyway?
Maybe in the late game.
Yeah. There goes that haste rune. And there goes a hook shot. Bit off the mark, but lands. Maybe the slow is getting up. Crit is going to try and get him with a Fade Bolt, but it's not up yet, so I'll have to give that one. Fly, glimpse back into Mago. Another little bit of slip up here from the North American squad.
Yeah, some sweat on the keyboard. Too humid here. Oh, I saw Fly in the pool earlier. Dry off, man. How's the slip?
I think we literally went straight from the pool to the computer.
I don't know, maybe. You never know.
A lot of Atos, but no kisses, so this is not the easiest kill, but nice telekinesis into the cookie. That's much better synergy between the two of them. Crit actually stealing kinetic field, giving up the Leshrac ultimate there to try and get another kill, and he's probably going to die to Jim Park now. Shows up with a big boost of damage from God Strength.
And that's efficient for him, straight back into the Ancients with his God Strength going.
Yeah. It does feel like Shopify have like a much easier time setting, like their two supports playing with Snapfire. It's really easy to find kills together, and I think it's harder for Beastcoast to do the same around the Leshrac. Atos kisses every time. That's going to be a kill on somebody, as long as he land it, and he does.
Really nice pickup there, taking away some of this ancient stacking time as well. So you have to think about how deep do you go, who do you jump on, and what's the follow-up there? It's a static storm.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
You really need the Sven to join these I think you need the extra damage to bring down.
Fighters all over the map. As soon as the smoke breaks, they're going to get vision. See what the reaction is. They blink in, go for the arena, but they don't get the fast kill. Fear got, now he got clipped up. Oh, this is awkward. A self-Yules does a little bit more damage when he comes back down. Arteezy will easily kill him. The kisses come in. They get Scofield as well. Stinger's very likely to die as he gives up his life to kill an opposing support. A 2-for-3 exchange off of a failed initiation from Beastcoast.
No solution in sight for Beastcoast, and that's that aggressive DarkMago Scofield not getting the payoff he was looking for. He just jumps into everybody.
Sacred, he's gonna find a whole lot more heroes again. Not happy at all. Instantly killed, but Mago actually went for it. Blinked onto this one, hit the split earth onto Abed. Yeah, he is insane. He's gonna die for it.
He's actually insane. Okay.
Insane in the membrane.
Truly. Pretty bad. It happens. All of a sudden, the Razor starts getting hit. Zach dodge strength. Blink done for Parker. This is about as good as it's going to get. 5-man smoke down mid lane. They're looking for a core, and they'll hit him with the stun. Can they chain it? They can.
Oh, easily. Easily. Snapfire's dead. Now, Shopify, they know about the blink dagger. Right, if you're actually able to like chain stun down the Razor, that's going to feel really good in a fight. You don't let him get that buildup of damage and minus armor that he does to you.
I mean, it has to be the Razor, though. There's nobody else. Glimmer for Stinger done and Force Staff for Scofield. This Razor connection is not guaranteed anymore. It can be split up in the fight. You can stall it out.
And it's harder and harder to do that when you get closer to Beastcoast high ground.
They will find DarkMago.
Jim Park's going to turn this around, starts going for Abed. Abed hops inside the cogs trying to get away, but Jim Park will chase him down. Both mid laners dying here. Jim Park, TP will complete his BKB last long enough.
Shopify all going up there. Honestly, I think you'll take that if you're beat. You know, some of the consideration here is SabeRLight, he went the right-click items on.
Yeah.
It's going to help feel more confident scaling. It does hurt that early high ground with the Roshans when they were in such a...
Radiant's top tower.
I think the auras would have been pretty useful here if you wanted to poke the high ground. At the same time, they might feel that the Razor doesn't actually want to go high ground.
Yeah, and the Nullifier is going to feel really good when it's put into use here, but Arteezy got sent away with a glimpse. SabeRLight's forced to use his BKB. And approaching that high ground is dangerous. DarkMago jumping down into the low ground here. They're going to chase after him, hit the hook shot. Arteezy now inside the arena with SabeRLight trying to protect his spider. Stinger, he's going to go for this kill underneath the Static Storm. Oh, that impetus isn't quite enough damage.
Mago's
back into it. Gets a two-man stun with the spear off the latch. Well, but it didn't latch into the clip. Arteezy now trying to break for it. They have lost this fight now off of the buybacks, and Arteezy knows it too, and he's going to lose both of his lives. He's going to come back into an instant spear, split earth, chain stun. Beastcoast, what a turnaround.
It's about as good as it's going to get here. You have to use 2 buybacks, but it's... And he's in a decent position to contest this next Roshan and maybe win the game off that if you keep snowballing. And honestly, DarkMago's net worth is not even too bad considering he had to buy.
Yeah, he's not that far behind. Oh, look at this pick off on Arteezy. On the spear! Sacred! Oh, that was a crucial miss, and Arteezy is now going to kite backwards. Yeah, maybe it doesn't matter with the TPs. Yeah, they're still going to be able to glimpse back, and he will die. Beastcoast stick around a little bit longer, but Shopify do not actually have a response for that.
Parker is feeling himself right now. That's... Well, I thought that was a gem, but it was just the protection. Still, they'll find the clockwork. +1 for the Sven to cleave down.
Now it's their turn to take objectives. They can take the tier 2 at top.
Oh my god. Blitzlink plus Quiver. He's going to be hitting fast, and those first 2 hits off the Echo are going to chunk you. It's just a matter of who takes it for the team. If they find Arteezy first, the fight's over.
Yeah, I think so too.
There's a shard lift save on crit, but might not be fast enough. They found him.
Go for it. The lift.
Got the lift.
Gets him way out with the cookie as well. Now he's going to turn. Now he's going to start draining damage with really good cogs. Fly gives up his life to be able to isolate the Sven and let Arteezy go to work. Now he's going to start pumping the damage into Sacred. They're all hitting onto Arteezy right now. See if they can kill the opposing carry in exchange for Jim Park, and they will be able to do it with the impetus. The Mago actually cleaned up some of the backline too, so Shopify cleanly lose this fight. They are going to lose all 5 of their heroes, and it just cost them 2.
And that went amazing for Shopify off the counter initiation.
Yeah.
That was them saving the Razor from the chain stun with the lift.
They can, with the harpoon, maybe isolate a target if Abed and SabeRLight go for the same hero.
Time. Bloodstone for Leshrac now. He's a scaling monster. It's like that early game didn't exist.
Yeah. Second on the network chart.
And a Hex for Sacred. These initiations.
Look shots onto the Disruptor. That's what they want to.
They got a Hex on our board.
Yes, he did. Hex. No, he got off the BKB before the spear. Now he's going to start leading into the Leshrac. The Leshrac is in good fighting shape, though. He's not taking any damage. Now he's pushed up against the cliff with Jim Park closing in like a shark, able to bring him down. Abed TP's out. SabeRLight going to get the kill, but he's not going to get a self-used blink away by Mago. What a turnaround from Beastcoast this game has been.
That's quite a camera shot. Perhaps the look Shopify's coach right now. Lineup has looked terrifying in the late game, especially with this Warcry just going on everybody. It is one of the greatest Warcry games I've seen in a long time. Parker, he's just going to hold for some buildings here.
Telekinesis with the kisses. Force Apple hit him down, though. Mago jumps for it. Lightning Scythe tried to get another back. Wasn't actually good. Really good cogs, yeah. The damage by Abed trying to be pumped in.
Martini work, man.
Not sure where he's going to go. Oh, man, he gets in close range to Jim Park, and half of his health is gone in an instant. Meanwhile, they've lost SabeRLight, and Abed, he's out of gas. Arteezy, he's going to die. Jim Park cleans onto him, and he cleaves through the Rubik next. GG is called in an instant disconnect from Arteezy.
A true classic indeed, as they just get outed completely in that game out of nowhere. Like one or two spend blinks on big core targets, and then that game was just out of reach. And so they wanted to force that matchup, which is understandable. It's an absolutely free matchup for Enchantress. Pretty much a guaranteed lane win for SabeRLight up here, which is pretty much how it's panned out. Maybe also a factor that they can exert more pressure on Parker in the lane. It's Alchemist, keep the lane equilibrium with extra creeps in their favor. So far, it's doing pretty decent. Abed
pops the Fairy Fire, gets. Oh, he does. Oh, wow, that was enough damage.
DarkMago teaching him how to play Storm over here. I guess you should have first based it.
No. Scofield is going to die here.
Oh, no.
I
couldn't resist that joke.
Yeah, let's actually make that comparison. Like, how do you feel Jim Park has done in comparison to Hector, and what do you feel like he's added to Beastcoast that Hector maybe didn't? Hold up, wait for this kill. Maybe
That's a good timing, level 6 advantage.
Flame Guard is going to go off. That's going to block some of the magic damage. Abed with a stick charge as well, getting back. Stinger committed underneath the tower, but he's not going to have enough damage. A slight repels him. Beastcoast won't lose anybody for that attempt.
Even if that silence was level 3. They tried to get this level 6 Storm versus level 5 Ember. Can't blame them. That solo kill from DarkMago set it all up.
Yeah, crit simultaneously probably rotating around the 6-minute rune. Wants to be able to
mana for the rune.
All rune, it's going to be top
for it.
Yeah, they're going to go for Mago. He's going to have one last little zip. How far is that going to take him? Not far enough. Abed's going to be able to chase him down with the Remnants, and Stinger, who went for the power rune, ran into Fly with a creep out and will also die there.
Level 4 on both the Shopify supports in that 3-man mid that they love to do. And Beastcoast will definitely try and hold on to it, though. I do not think they want to deny this mid if they don't have to. Really good pressure and damage. With Shopify, of course, their 2 side laners super happy with the solo SP here. Gonna try again for Abed. Let's get silence.
Running it back to the tower. He's bounced up for a little while. Slight, not going to be able to get it off. Crit's going to try and get a return kill, but look at him. They're juggling the tower aggro. Scofield gets up to the high ground. He's good. Fly, he finds nothing but friendly corpses, and one enemy corpse makes his own. Stinger, he'll be able to bring him down, put some damage onto the Storm Spirit on the way out.
You know, like a spear with a storm jump, that is pretty spooky for him to just sit in front of the tower. Still, East Coast finding trades, and of course they have Alchemist, so if you're trading, you're pulling ahead.
Abs up crit. Great kill to get. Silence is going to last a while, but he's got the hook shot back up now. They're trying to body block him, but he does manage to get it. A little bit of AoE stun is good enough. Schofield will be traded out, but still. Again, I feel like Skywrath Mage, that fast level 6 is so important.
It's eluding him. It is really eluding Crit here as he's 0-3, and Scofield, he found earn charges off that too. And it's space for the Alk, who is pushing towards a decently timed Radiance here, considering his lane was pretty rough. They put the Ench up there. Oh, that's a
whoa, how did that one happen?
Little roar into Centaur Stomp.
SabeRLight coming up big with that one. Knocks the Storm Spirit down the network chart and takes his spot.
Now Artur getting active, trying
to land the spear. Makes it a couple times there. Sees an opportunity, does manage to nail it.
He gets silenced.
Yeah, he's silenced up, so this is going to be a little rough. The arena goes out, the spear, but he's already morphed into strength. So Global's going to be used to cover both Stinger and Sacred, help them get out. Storm Sphere's coming in. Mago's going to try for something, but who does he want out of this one? Why is not the easiest kill, but probably easier than the rest.
Scofield found him.
Yeah, they do manage to get him with the hook shot. Follow it up. The silence, though, is going to be able to stop the Mars from following it up too much.
He's getting down.
Arteezy, he's running around the golems, hoping to tank up the battery assault. Waveforms over to the side. Scofield can't get the kill by himself. Mago, half of his mana ready to go. Not going to chase after the Morphling. Goes for the faster kill and Crit, who's giving up his life to try and kill Stinger. Silence goes out. Mago's got the mana to zip away, and Abed is out of mana as well. So he does have enough just to put out that slight, but can't pursue the Storm Spirit, the bigger kill.
Still, East Coast, they have their Alchemist farming, so they're not entirely sad. And Parker did get a Boots of Travel.
But he's about to run into 3 heroes. They have the vision to be able to see him coming. He is dead. Can't see it, but there's Mystic Flare in the mix. So you're going to have a Slight Chains and Primal Roar both setting up Mystic Flare. And Alchemist is a great target for that kind of assault.
And SabeRLight has had some nice position. 2 big core pickoffs set up by just walking in with no boost.
Zip around, instantly silenced. Fading out, fly a little bit. Maybe this is too much for them to handle, though. Mago's going to go and get that Skywrath Mage kill. Let's see if he can get away from Abed, though. Zip away, long zip, TP out. Abed, ooh, gets him in the end with the Remnant and the Axes.
Beastmaster's doing so much for Shopify right now. Scofield is literally just throwing his body at these summons.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
It's not the most efficient play in the world, but somebody's gonna handle it.
We'll jump for the board.
As the jump onto Arteezy, a big kill, and the silence lasts just long enough.
He was up really far, and that is exactly the combination Beastcoast are looking for. Before that Manta comes out, they find Artur. So it's going to be a little slow on the Alchemist timing. So he's probably going to want to pick it up with joining these fights to be more proactive, help his cores with the damage.
And the tier 2 is now gone.
For their objective, you're just giving up for free in exchange for a regen. Consolation prize here.
Oh, great, they're going to smoke up now, see if they can punish Shopify as they start backing away, perhaps. Oh, the vision being dewarded. Scofield goes for it, goes straight in for the Beastmaster. Off the global silence, they're going to take out SabeRLight first. They do manage to get that kill. Park joining them. They do manage to sort of dismantle this back line. They ignore Arteezy for now. After all, he has the Aegis. Sacred, though, being left behind. The impetus just adding up. They're going to go for the kill on Fly with Mago and Jim Park attacking, but Arteezy's going to be in the mix of this.
He got silenced.
He did.
A little annoying for him. He's got to fight through this. Anton cooldown still has not found his impact in this fight. Just getting kited out.
Yeah, he gets like the 1 kill out of this.
What was that?
And that was not a great move.
It looked cool, but it didn't do anything. And that'll be Aegis down. And Shopify do not get what they were looking out of that fight. Not at all. I mean, you're talking about the net worth difference. Some of that is the Alchemist balancing it out. The other aspect of that is they have all the outer towers on Shopify side. That's a lot of net worth advantage they have over Beastcoast that Beastcoast has yet to put on the Shopify side of the map.
Beastcoast have gotten 0 towers in return.
Oh, how about that one for
That's
a
a massive
kill?
kill. 1,000 gold for that.
It's just hook shot into Vortex. He's gone.
It's like the last remaining ward, or one of the last remaining wards for Beastcoast. They immediately smoke up, knowing they've got a numbers advantage.
Fight Shopify want to take without
they got the
their
global
Ember.
silence. They spotted both SabeRLight and that Skywrath Mage, and they are great targets for initiation. Now, unfortunately, the silence did go out on the Storm Spirit. He gets off the Mystic Flare, does a lot of damage, but Mago will eventually get that kill, and they'll finish up SabeRLight too. So, no matter what happens, they actually maybe can stop Arteezy. Arteezy maybe get the kill on Mago instead. And he doesn't have a TP, so
he's dead for sure. At least he takes out that Morphling and gets something done. That was his first assist or kill, by the way, in this game. You have some minus armor stacking with that Nasus break. Bad.
So then the damage problem becomes more apparent, right? You can't touch Shopify, but if Shopify can't actually get the kills, then Beastcoast kite you out. That's going to feel really bad. So
need to make those BKBs count. need to land your lockdown and sync it up. Another hook shot on the Beastmaster.
Yeah, that's going to feel pretty good with Global Styles, but the DKBs go out. So now you just got a Kite. They're going to go for the Skywrath Mage, and they do have the detection to spot him, despite the Glimmer Cape. Get 1 for 2 out of this, but with the buyback, and now the BKB's now gone, it looks like Beastcoast are feeling really good about this fight. Stinger's going to die for it, of course, but all around, the cores may still trample through this one, and Mago can get out, but he couldn't zip away in time. Oh, Spear comes through, and land a great spears. The chain stun's going to be enough, though. Arteezy turning back into the bars, throws his own spear, misses his own, and the Infinite is look at him rain in from Fly.
He is doing so much work on this fight. Parker doesn't want any more of it.
Any chains? Oh, no stuns available. Beastcoast, they didn't lose 4 for that. They lost 5. That was a buyback on Sacred in that fight.
Maybe you take that Impetus damage out for free. The Roshan has been taken out for free, however.
Yeah, they TP'd into it, but they're far too late. Age is already going to be picked up.
Obs on either side of the pit.
Or at least they don't get a fight out of it yet. But they're sticking around. They still want to find something here.
Parker wants to go. Parker says, go, you go. He's going to find SabeRLight. That's a good grab.
See if they can burst him down. They throw it out the arena, the spear, the global silence, everything they have. Now it's going to be the Skywrath Mage. But are they going to be able to get this kill quickly? Not as quick, but they do get it in the end. 2 down. Beastcoast.
Who do they want next?
Looking for more. They don't want to go for Arteezy. Nice spear landing onto the Ember, but he already zips away to the Remnant before Mago could catch him. Fly, he gets out as well.
Parker just getting kited out by this Enchantress slow.
Yeah.
Really hurt him.
Looks like Jim Park manages to bait Shopify into TPing to the top lane. I think he showed himself for half a second and then TP'd away.
They have some spacing here. Numbers advantage if they can find anybody. Fly is smoked. I don't know if he knows what's coming for him. It'll find him.
Smoke breaks on each other. Silver Edge, to get the Silver Edge hit and get that fast kill. Hook shot goes in. A little bit too late for that one, though. He's been silenced. Cannot get the Gogs push back. Mago goes in. Global Sound's going to be used as well, but they're not getting anything out of this one. They have to get out. Artbark actually goes back in for the Enchantress. All this for an enchant they use so much, but they do manage to get that kill. But now it's time for Shopify to be able to fight back. They're going to go for Stinger first. Fighting now. Mago silence up, but it gets to zip away. He is low on mana, though, and Sacred doesn't have any help in this fight. Morphling does manage to spear too. He's going for Abed. Abed is slowed down quite a bit. Jim Park's laying into him. Not quite enough. Shopify do manage to lose the Aegis on the Morphling, but they still have plenty more to go, and Beastcoast have run out.
That is an insane fight to commit to. I think after that initiation's botched, I'm getting the hell out. Like you said, all for an Enchantress. That is how much of a problem Fly has been for them this game. Honestly, this has looked like his best hero the entire tournament. In some ways, it's been Shopify's best hero.
In some ways, it's been one of the best heroes of the last few months, right? I mean, Celery's done amazing work on Gaming Gladiators with this Enchantress. Great pickoff on DarkMago, by the way. That'll allow a very easy high ground push for Shopify.
Yeah, nice steal. Get the Vortex turned around, and they're going to find another roar on a support.
Might as well just take the silencer kill if he's going to present himself.
Man, this game has been so much about the Beastmaster and the Enchantress. Controlling the tempo, taking the objectives, opening up the space, starting the fights, taking the initiations. Fly and SabeRLight have just done everything here for Shopify. Parker in the back does get dusted. He's gonna stun himself. Oh, he went in.
He did go back in.
The absolute madman.
He went for Fly again. Does manage to get that kill. Arteezy's going to wait for him through and go for Scofield, while Abed is trying to once again keep away from Jim Park. He's kiting him around. He did it so well last time.
Still alive.
But Mago, he's going to chase after him. The silence does manage
to buy
on the Stormspear. He's going to buy immediately. Abed's going to try and help out. But this is actually no good. He comes back in with no remnants, and Arteezy has already called it quits on this fight. Oh,
what have you done? Abed,
you broke the game. You broke that.
Some kind of ultimate pincer maneuver.
It's the weirdest pincer maneuver I've ever seen.
Parker is still behind them.
I mean, all the fights have been good off of killing Skywrath Mage and the Beastmaster first. Maybe they're thinking if they can get that vision.
He's gonna find him here.
He's gonna find him. He's gonna spot him. Is he gonna be able to get off the abilities first? Global Silence, Sacred, he doesn't get it.
That Glimmer was so fast.
Oh, Crit with a great reaction. The Force Staff gets him away too. Mago's alive. Jump around. Sacred is holding this one with the Bulwark. The Impetuses will finish him off thanks to that detection. Mago's sticking it onto Arteezy though. Morphing full out on strength though.
And they're back onto the Enchantress of all heroes.
They gotta go for Fly every time, every single time, they're going to gun for him first, and maybe it's the only kill they can get. Mago has no mana, by the way.
Yeah, he's in trouble. He has Gem on him, too. Is Parker going to go back in with no ult?
They got away from him. He's going to be stunned. No, he goes back in. SabeRLight dodges the bid. Mago almost kills Arteezy while SabeRLight does die. Mago trying to Bloodstone heal himself alive, but it's not going to work. Jim Park working without the chemical rage. Pops his BKB, TP's out. It'll be fine, but still, Beastcoast losing 4.
Especially as he was glimmered and running out of the vision. And all that fight started with an insanely fast glimmer cape on crit. Right, that's the only reason that goes as well as it did.
Yep.
Let's be back in here from Beastcoast. They want to contest. And look, Parker has found Abed. He slowed him up.
He is very slow. It really stacks up. Abed not going to get very far away. Global silence. He's dead, man. This passive, it's just a killer for this Ember Spirit. Now they're going to go for fly once again, and they've got him. They are not roaching. They're hiding around the pits.
What are you hiding for, though?
I don't know, but Sacred, like a bloodhound, he's sniffing it out right now. He knows there's got to be some heroes around here somewhere.
There's no way.
Just outside of the vision, man.
Are going to
see him. He's invis. Oh my God!
Way too early.
He's jumping into it, but way too early. They can stop him. Maybe he can.
Oh my God!
Just no way. He seals it away from Beastcoast. But are they going to win this fight with it? Of course they are. Now that SabeRLight's back in the mix with a Primal Roar, they blow up the Alchemist. He's going to buy back now. He sees his heroes are still up. They still have a fighting chance here. He can just get here to bail him out. He can fight Arteezy with this extra life. He gets in there, gets the stun. Now Arteezy, he's got...
There's a Hex waiting.
Nothing to get him away immediately. No waveform, no Silver Edge.
Stolen Spear.
Immediately going to be stunned.
Force back in.
Spear, but it's too much. It's too much, man.
Get back in there, Parker. You're not done. Push him back in the ring. Oh my God. You were asking, what does Parker give over a carry like Hector? You have to remember this AoE Vortex is still waiting for you. How aggressive is Parker going to play with no buyback in this game?
Yeah, that is the question, because they do have buyback on Arteezy. They could surprise Beastcoast here. They're going to smoke up. I think they're going to go for it.
Tournament's life on edge.
Mystic Flare, so much damage. He's trying to protect him.
He's alive.
He's trying to guard him.
How is he alive?
Is he getting out? That is criminal right there. SabeRLight once again tries to initiate and dies almost immediately afterwards. Beastcoast are getting out with their heroes. Now, some of these heroes that get out don't get out, don't have buyback.
They got a Rax, and they got the Alk off, and they got a Morphling buy. Then they're going to have to settle for a Tormentor and a Shard on the Morphling of all things. A little extra stats. Can shift while stunned, which is actually pretty nice this game.
Yeah, considering that a lot of Beastcoast, their entire game plan here is...
Look at this. Alchemist buyback. Who needs it?
Gonna get the vision. Spirit Vessel immediately put outside. Spear onto him. They're getting the stuns out. Lotus Orb and the Primal Roar goes out. Arteezy met with Abyssal Blade. Lotus Orb bounced back. Arteezy managed to waveform over the side, but another round of the arena. They're just trying to keep Arteezy locked in a cage right now, and it is working. They're killing some of the other heroes while Arteezy is limited to doing absolutely nothing. Mago is decimating the backlines. He's going for crit right now. Fly, infinite damage, infinite damage. That's not the cogs you wanted. Scofield, that's only going to be able to kite out. Jim Parker is
in trouble.
He can't stop any of these heroes. He has no chemical rage. He has no life. And now he's dead. Beastcoast, they've lost all their heroes with no buybacks.
The initiation that was a dream turns into a nightmare. If they were unable to chain it, the roar on the Mars prevented the chain hex spear coming out. The cogs backfired, man. The cogs separated a lot of that. The Alk got stuck in it. Ags for Abed, he's just going ham with the remnants.
And they just dive into the base. They know they can end this. And it's going to be up to Mago to stop it.
That's a dieback on the side. No, he's still alive. So
Mago has a chance to be able to hold this, but he's got siege wagons coming in. That is the most annoying part right now. He can keep up backdoor protection, but he can't kill the siege wagon. So he has to hold them.
Still, he got the waves off. This is not a game ender for Shopify.
No, not anymore.
They're gonna have to go back. They're gonna have to protect his little catapult.
Look at him. He's just tanking it. He's like, whatever it takes. BKB right before the Primal Roar. Great timing there.
Surely this is enough time to get through.
If you can get the backdoor protection back up, catch those siege wagons again, maybe.
Oh, the creeps are in. The creeps are in. You have a chance. There's still a glyph up. 25 seconds for Parker. You're gonna have to put some vortexes to use. You have no buybacks on the Beastcoast side.
Diving in, is it a bait? Are they gonna go on him? They managed to get the vortex on, and the two of them really good bouncing damage there. While Arteezy is controlled by the spear, but they're not getting the damage out fast enough. Especially with Mago silenced up. He's going for crit. He can't afford these silences any longer.
5 seconds.
He's hitting the throne. Glyph is going out. Arteezy, he's going for it. Meanwhile, Parker's almost back up, but now Parker's back up, but there's nobody else alive.
The sacrifice for an alchemist. Can he do anything with it?
His is all the last-ditch effort by Parker, but he cannot hold it. Shopify will push it to a game 3.
And they were pushed straight to the brink there. Their elimination on the line. They clutched that game out. The Morphling comes alive in the late game just when you thought Parker was going to bamboozle his way to a 2-0. The Morphling says no.
Arteezy Morphling versus Jim Park SF. Sheever was hoping to be able to see it. We got a chance. We're going to be blessed with one more Jim Park SF before the tournament's over.
Stinger is flying one. They tried to dodge the Silencer Enchantress matchup. They're going to put it in the off lane. However, Shopify meets them there. And SabeRLight,
this is the match.
They did not respect the raises level 1. They did not respect them. This is the downside for this parry is you can gank the Shadow Fiend. You can't really gank the Morphling.
No, you
Shopify,
can't.
They're going to leave the Morph alone and look for Parker. He got the tree line. What a juke.
Can he try and get away? Double raises plus the blood grenade. It's not going to help Jim Park. At best they can hope for is that the battery assault runs down SabeRLight. And maybe they can get that thanks to Stinger being here. The Cogs push will get that kill, but they're trading off poorly. It's 1 for 2 so far. Even Stinger may be run down, especially by the Wolves.
Yeah, they're going to body block him here. And he is done.
Get in front of him. Oh no. Stinger.
Is so much XP for Fly. If they get this kill, which they should, he's going to be over level 4.
Turns around, fights. There's nothing else he can do.
Just insanely good rotation. 4 1/4 here. Pushes crit up to level 4.5. Sacred continues to suffer. No help in sight, whereas SabeRLight is getting bailed out.
Look at mid lane. Abed trying to get aggressive here, fighting for the power rune. It's there. The invis will be denied. But he bounced back into the remnant where Scofield was already sitting. Got him inside the cogs, and he's out of remnants. He's dead.
Damn.
Oh, damn. Jim Park, though, in some trouble. Turn around, double raises. Crit had a big old wand, though, and he'll be able to heal up fine enough.
Yeah, these Shopify supports, if they win this game, it is on them. They are just putting so much work in the first 5 minutes alone.
Stinger has given up his life.
Another
attempt to kill the Marana. It's not going to be good enough. Schofield tries to create the space for Stinger to get out. Wolves get the kill. I mean, SabeRLight is being active with these Wolves. The supports, yeah, but once again, SabeRLight is being a big factor as well.
Why? Putting the team on his back. This tower's dead, by the way. Gets denied.
Has been denied.
So much pressure. Schofield still may end up dying to the Wolves.
Yeah, I think he is dead. Get a Lotus for his trouble.
I got it. He ate it. He died.
Man, SabeRLight has gotten so much off this single Enchantress rotation that just paid off with 4 or 5 kills here. They're going to smoke both their supports down. Mid-level 5 basically on both of them. Going to go play through Abed now with some arrow off the Enchantress slow. Looking for DarkMago. Counterplay this. Arrow lands.
Let's arrow. Man. Support show up once again to turn the tides of a crucial battle. Double kill for Fly. And he's stuck inside the cogs, but he could be okay here. Yeah, he's perfectly fine. Anybody to play with too much, though his flesh track is not feeling particularly potent.
We'll get insta-popped by Abed. This is not a fair fight you want to take if you're Beastcoast.
Let's hit it with the split earth and with Sacred coming through.
How'd they get that?
Crucial timing. Perfect stuff. Fly surrounded by too many heroes. They're not going to get a single kill out of this one.
They might get all 3.
Snatch too. Split earth and his heal isn't going to be able to do enough. What a turn.
I mean, I forgot the #1 rule of Beastcoast, Cap.
Yep.
That was a very clutch last word to get Abed on the remnant there. Otherwise, I think he runs them all down with the DE. Your Mars is still a big liability right now.
Yeah, he's below the Enchantress in net worth, and he's going to die again.
Yeah. Shopify are going to take advantage of the fact that you do not have an offlaner in this game. In fact, he is about to go below their last net worth in the Rana as another tier 1 gets claimed. All 3 down in 11 minutes. This is looking like game 1.
Oh, we got him! He had been fishing for that kill for so long, and he had been working through raindrop after raindrop. And he finally catches Arteezy slipping.
Nobody could have seen this coming. Wolf for to buff it up even more. Not saying they're guaranteed to, but that is what they're looking for.
Yeah.
Pipe already done for the Enchantress. Mech almost done for crit. You have Lizard Aura on top of the Wolf Howl to reduce the armor here. Beast goes aside. Now it's time to fight.
Oh, we got him.
That's just a freebie.
Okay, that is going to be life number one.
Requiem
They can Requiem off of this one. The Arena's blocking everybody else.
Oh, he's gone.
Weird, and he's dead. Oh, and everybody else is caught inside the arena, so they're going to be able to run down more heroes. Arteezy's dead. How many more heroes can they get? They really want to be able to get SabeRLight. That would be a massive kill, but a shapeshift just lasts a little bit too long, and Abed creates enough destruction that they had to battle him, force him away before they keep chasing for more. All they'll get is the Enchantress, but still, a massive win, a massive jump from Sacred. A game-winning one, potentially, as they turn a little bit of this momentum around on Shopify.
And it will not be the BKB for Parker. It'll be a Silver Edge as Shadowblade is picked up for the Shadow Fiend. So you might have another surprise factor here. You just invis in, you might get a Requiem pop. Are there sentries down for Shopify? Is there any detection? Spearland.
Spear down. Cliff off of that one with the Requiem. Not Mago's here as well. They've easily got Abed. He's dead, but what about the rest? SabeRLight, he's trapped in a cage. He's running around like a dog, but he can't get out.
And the Ancient Creep. And they found Artur. The TP cancel with the Yules.
Oh, no way.
They got all three.
Out, but they got all three cores. He's going to wait for him. He's going to run, but he can't get far enough away.
You can't hide.
Nope.
Straight into the arms of the Fiend who devours your soul, and Parker is dominating with a double kill. That Shadowblade paid off. Another sick initiation from Sacred as he finds a spear on Abed in the trees. I don't even know how he really saw him there. That was a split second and just got the opening. They'll even find Fly on the backside. This game is just out of control for Shopify. It's also going to probably have to be something where you find the silencer with the Lycan summons, which has just not been a factor this game, as Sacred has had SabeRLight's number and trapped him in that arena every fight.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, is he going to go BKB? He's not. A Scythe pickup instead. Scofield's going to be spotted here. Chains into Arrow. Oh, nice Force Staff. And Cogs pushing away Abed. Scofield's going to live long enough. That Beastcoast.
Beastcoast are keeping here. So
they can here. Dead Spear. Miss.
That's forward in arena, though.
But they got a...
Oh, into the wall.
Look at that fear. Pushing them all into the wall like that. A decent amount of damage. Mago's not here yet.
Where's the damage?
He does manage to get a little bit of damage on the crit, but the BKB is out from Abed, so he doesn't care. He's going to chase after the Clockwork. What about Arteezy, though? He's 1 versus 3 right now.
Trouble.
Trying to push away the Leshrac, trying to get out of here. SabeRLight can't help him. Abed can't help him. He's going to have to do it all by himself.
They'll wait for him for 5.
Distance. Is Yule Scepter going to be there? He got him on the Yules. The Split Earth. It'll land. Now the damage is going to start flowing in. He gets away for him a little bit more distance, but the chase continues. Beastcoast will not give up on this one. A push away, a Manta dodge. Mago blinks on him, and he's dead.
+2. The stats taken away from the Stack God. Is that fight? Honestly, it looks so bad for Shopify.
Well, it's a problem they're going to need to solve now, I think. They have to stop this second line.
Wolf is scouting Park. They have full vision of the pit right now.
Yeah, do they not know they didn't kill the wolf? Okay, they spot it now. One-line shadow. Gotta be careful of those bashes, man.
Arrow.
That could lead into an arrow. It hits the Clockwork instead. Once again, Scofield trying to put himself on the line. Abed in danger, but he does manage to get out thanks to his BKB. Mago right on top of the
again.
Inside of the arena time and time again. They just fence off the dog, and he can't really do anything about it. Hook shot off that spear. It will get the pick off on the Mirana as well. Another buyback, though, going to be used by Shopify. They have more buybacks than Beastcoast can.
Aghanim's Morphling ult is running on Parker right now. Arteezy, do you want to fight? You want to run? You want to Roche?
Which is trying to stall, I think, for his supports to come back into play after they bought back. It's very odd.
Trying to Manta-bait them.
Really spread around. Mago's still chasing heroes down. He's going to catch Fly eventually, surely. Nope, slide chain.
Another Aegis steal? So tell me.
Can't quite get him. Back inside the pit, a spear away. They deny him. They're not going to get it. The Requiem goes off now. He can't get the extra life. He goes for the TP away. That'll be successful. Meanwhile, Mago still chasing down heroes. Only got Fly for it. But it all works out in the end, I guess, for Beastcoast.
Butterfly, I mean, good luck. Good luck taking down this guy.
Wrecking ball.
is so far out. He is 10,000 net worth ahead of your Morphling here. You got to remember, this is a TI qualification for Beastcoast right now. They can taste it. Been an up and down year for them. They are very familiar with the opponents they face right now. Might make it even quicker.
Double force staff accidentally pushed him back into the claws, but that's okay. Fly's been caught anyway. Now the blink in from Sacred. Caught Arteezy. The Requiem a little bit too late. And the double BKB heroes are going through the supports, but they have to run away from the cores every time. This SF damage cannot be matched.
Too much, man. You just crit so damn hard. You can't outrun fate as the Wolf is not fast enough. And Parker, he wants your buildings. He wants your throne. Morphling ult's up in 2. It's going to be a last hurrah here. One more smoke to try and get something done against the 2 lives of the Fiend.
Another blink in, a blink scythe in fact, to be able to go for the Priestess of the Moon. Dead, and Abed got caught in that immediate buyback by him. He needs to be able to help out Arteezy because there's nobody else that'll do it. Arteezy, playing on a sliver of health, will die. A second life for him, but a cheese activated by Mago. Can't get the fast kill on any of these cores. Can't break them apart. They operate as a triangle, playing together constantly, going for the throne, going for the kill. Another big crit.
He's gone.
It's Arteezy, and that's it. GG is called. Beastcoast are going to TI.
And Shopify eliminated by their old foes here. Their story has been intertwined with Beastcoast over so many of these seasons. They meet again, and here Beastcoast reigns supreme with their new carry player to boot. And damn, did he look good. That Shadow Fiend pick worked immaculately.